devils and the leader of the lords. Lord of the flies, now lost in disguise, will now be united. Battle of the flies, now lost in disguise, will now be united. Battle of the sweet is the color of him. Hell's decided, more than divided. Heaven's decided. And the devil raised his soul. I swear it's my last karaoke performance. Need to get to it. But I couldn't resist. Walk among you humans for the tides, ready to strike, just wait for the sign. Well, the angel prince from the devils and the leader of the lords. Lord of the flies, now lost in disguise, will now be united. Babylon, best of us, sweet is the color of him. Has decided, more than delighted. Whoa, every moving castle of sin has decided, more than delighted. Whoa, and the devil raised his soul. Where you at, motherfuckers? Master in the valley, can you hear me? 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 Where you at, Stuff City? Where you at, Stuff City? Flatbush, Brooklyn, there and beyond, baby. Yeah, we got something for your ass here tonight. Just let me know you ready for the action. And if you don't, man, I got punishment, man. Because I'm going to get into it one way or the motherfucking other. You think it's a school night? It ain't no motherfucking school night. I'm here. I represent. Tell me otherwise, or I'm going to do it. I am going to do it. Because you missed a great performance. You missed a great exertion. Now you're getting the encore presentation. And that's before we even start the motherfucking show. Consider yourselves lucky. You're lucky as a motherfucker to be here live. Yeah, this will never make it to air, obviously. This will never make it to the shorts, obviously. But man, we're live. All right, 52 weeks a year. Calendar.
Ladies and gentlemen.
No, actually.
Introducing the
Actually,
chocolate.
nobody's telling me otherwise. No, I don't need Spotify for this. I'm going to go full karaoke on your asses for this one. Don't even worry about it. Lamp, Biz, Cat, Hot Dog, Karaoke. Bing, bang, bing. There it is. Fun box karaoke. I'm here, sorry. Well, sorry just ain't going to cut it. Now I'm going to hit you with the Limp Bizkit. All right? Fun box karaoke style. It's on, baby. Phone was charging. I appreciate that. We're getting warmed up still. All right? We're still getting warmed up. Ladies and gentlemen, if I may, introducing the chocolate starfish. Okay. The hot dog flavor water. All right? Bring it on. Get the fuck up. Wonder why the fell off. Yeah. We'll break it down for you. Listen up. Listen up. Here we go. It's a fucked up world. What a fucked up place. Everybody's judged by the fucked up face. Fucked up dreams. Fucked up life. A fucked up kid with a fucked up knife. Fucked up moms and fucked up dads. Fucked up cop with a fucked up bag. Fucked up job. Fucked up pay. Fucked up boss makes a fucked up day. Fucked up press with fucked up lies. While evil's in the back with the fucked up vibes. It's song. Everybody knows this song. Let me hit you with a hey. It's song. Everybody knows this song. Ain't it a shame that you can't say fuck? Fuck's just a word and it's all fucked up like a fucked up fuck with a fucked up mouth. And 9-inch still get knocked the fuck out. Fucked up babies, fucked up sex. Fake ass tits on a fucked up chest. We're all fucked up, so what you wanna do? Well, fucked up me and fucked up you. You wanna fuck me like an animal. You like to burn me on the inside. You like to think that I'm a perfect drug. Just know that nothing you do will bring you closer to me. Ain't like a bitch, a fucked up bitch, a fucked up sword with a fucked up stick. A fucked up head is a fucked up shame. Swinging on my nuts is a fucked up game. Down to you filling up a fucked up mind. It's real fucked up like a fucked up crime. I say fuck 2 more times. That's 46 fucks in this fucked up rhyme. It's on. Everybody knows it's on. Hey, it's on. Everybody knows it's on. You wanna fuck me like an animal. You like to burn me from the inside. You like to think that I'm a perfect drug. Just know that nothing you do will bring you closer to me. Listen up, brother. You can't bring me down. I don't think so. I want to. You better check yourself before you break yourself. It's my stuff. It's my stuff. Please stop me. Talk. It's my stuff. It's my stuff. Please stop me. You wanna fuck me like an animal. You like to burn me from the inside. You like to think that I'm a perfect drug. Just know that nothing you do will bring you closer to me. If only we could fly. All right, we're here. We're live, baby. Don't worry about it. We're getting the show on the road. You caught me at a bad time right in between songs. I had to do it. Big ups to the Funbox Karaoke Jams. Limp Bizkit as a band. The song's called Hot Dog. Hot Dog, 46 fucks in this fucked up rhyme. It's all instinct, brother. It's all instinct. All right? You just do it. All right? You don't care what you look like. You don't care what anyone might have to say about you, but you do when you do it fucking hard, baby. And that's what Hot Dogging it is all about, pushing rope. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get started. We're back in Flatbush, Brooklyn. We're in the Terror Dome, baby. We got matches. It's a wrestling show. It honestly is a wrestling show. I don't know if you knew that. Yeah, man. Flatbush happy to have it. 4,100 in attendance, baby. 4,174 to be exact. And Flatbush, Brooklyn. Second Jam presents the Terror Dome. We all about it, baby. We all about it. The sound of the bell means shit has gotten official. I already cracked my beer. Don't even worry about that. I got the beer on lock. All right, we got 4 big ones here for you tonight. We're going to see how many we get through. We'll be here. We got it. Sounded good? I'll take a C or a C plus. C's get degrees. All right? And if that lands me a fucking... Never mind. Let's get into the action, baby. We're kicking things off, man, with what I suppose is the final divisional match in the World Heavyweight Wrestling Championship division. Bad Bunny with one win in this fucking run. 1-1 against Tetsuya Naito. A true test for Bad Bunny, looking to make his way into the number one contendership for the World Heavyweight Wrestling Championship. Believe it if you will, but it is true. A victory for Bad Bunny puts him right in contention with the California Collective's John Cena, and the New World Order is Kevin Nash. Bad Bunny looking to be the disruptor. Tetsuya Naito in between a rock and a hard place, a no-win situation. A loss by Naito catapults Bad Bunny, but a loss by Bad Bunny puts Naito nowhere. Maybe next time, kid. Tetsuya Naito, once again positioned by the California Collective to lose out hard, embarrassingly, to once again elevate a rising star. Naito playing his role. This may as well be a motherfucking Survivor Series match, because the fix is in on Naito. When you need someone to lose for the Collective, you put in Tetsuya Naito. Oh, lifetime, like 2 and 9. All right, you know what I mean? Let's be fucking for real about it. All right, Naito, glad to be reminded is in the game. All right, I like it. I like it. All right. The following contest is scheduled for one fall inside the World Heavyweight Wrestling Championship Division. Approaching the ring first from Adachi, Tokyo, Japan, representing the Los Ingobernables de Japón faction, weighing tonight at 231 pounds, Tranquilo Tetsuya Naito! You see it on the banner, baby. Tetsuya Naito arriving to Flatbush, Brooklyn for some action. Is he tentative because he's had so many losses and he knows he's being fed to the fucking proverbial wolves? No, he is tranquilo. He knows he can pull it out anytime. And just by the way, here comes the California Collective's fall guy to put a roadblock in the way of anyone else getting in the way of John Cena and his fucking 19th world title. I like this song though. I mean, like, it's got a good driving little shit. You might notice my t-shirt here tonight. The Butcher, the Blade, and the Bunny. Double XL. Double XL. All right. I'm representing the real ones. A lot of blood and guts on this motherfucking shirt. All right. By any means necessary, we're getting it done. Tetsuya Naito. Here to do it again. Hey, look at that. They got the little flap there on the leg. That's a nice touch. Oh, it's Bad Bunny. Look. All right, his opponent representing Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, my friend. He went into that at 137 pounds. Bunny. No, he doesn't represent a collective or a society or a group or an order. He represents the nation of Puerto Rico. You see the USA sign? Yes, a part of the United States of America, but in many ways a sovereign country all of its own. Going to be performing at the Super Bowl. If the transcript can get that Super Bowl 53 performer, Bad Bunny, is here on Global Sport Council. If we can get that keyword up in there. Hey man, he was victorious before. Yeah, exactly. Bad Bunny's determined, but Naito has got to wonder exactly what the fuck kind of rib is being played on his ass. Bad Bunny's coming straight out the gate. Got blocked by Naito. Basement DDT. Not a lot of jockey in there. Bad Bunny just kind of gave it up. Yeah, you may as well. Bad Bunny's going to go after you. Wait, you can't hit him. Get him, Bad Bunny. Get the jump on the action. Landed one kick, second one blocked. Naito back on the attack. Irish whip in the rope. Bad Bunny set back, doubling back off the drop down, double drop down, tripling back. Oh no! Oh no! No hip toss, no arm drag. A rolling front heel kick. Disgusting. If the ref wasn't there to block the view, you would have seen a disgusting hit. You could see the way Bad Bunny crumbled on impact. Praise the ancients, says beat his ass, Naito. Who are you? Praise the ancients. Praise the ancients. Welcome. Welcome to the Global Sport Council action. Naito's been a stalwart since season 1. The commissioner here, Brandon will tell you all about it. Friend of the collective for sure. Oh, a figure 4 leg lock employed. There you go. Yeah, Naito not holding on too long. He saw the rope break imminent. Not going to fuck around and get his ass broken up. Look at this. There you go. That's confidence right there. A little bit of arrogance. But we're talking about a world-renowned competitor in Tetsuya Naito versus Bad Bunny, who I will admit has all the juice in the world and was, look at his elbow drop. Never mind Bad Bunny. Yeah, he was victorious before, but a win like this by Naito, my God in heaven, to put Bad Bunny away, it's a 2. And I'll give Bad Bunny a couple taps on the table for that one. I mean, Naito is running ass shit on Bad Bunny here. I'm just trying to talk about Bad Bunny's got some juice. And you have the opportunity to show it, but look at Naito right back on the attack. Remember when Naito lost 9-2 against Brandon? You might remember that. The California Collective may not remember. Then they go, oh yeah, we need to put Tetsuya Naito in a match to represent the collective. And then he'd always lose. This could be a shot maybe at the 4th position of the California Collective, as a matter of fact. All right, we're out on the concrete floor. You see there's no mats here in the Terrago. Not off the turnbuckle post, the ring post rather. Bad Bunny just shot Tetsuya Naito face first into the steel ring. Pull out now. Stinger DDT out on the concrete. No mats, like I said. There's no 1-inch mat over the concrete in the motherfucking Terradome. It's just concrete. The steps ain't even steel, they're concrete. Naito back on the attack with a neck breaker. And Bad Bunny call his previous win a fluke. Naito, look at this shove, twisting moonsault press. And Bad Bunny impeded the hit just in the nick of time. There's a drop kick, standard drop kick. Little ground swanton. He missed. And Naito standing tall again, as he should. Yeah, Naito not taking too kindly to Bad Bunny's frenetic, sporadic kind of offense going on here. There's a drop kick. Well, you want to hit a standard drop kick. How about one to the back of the fucking neck of Bad Bunny? There's no hold applied here. There's no pinfall attempt. Although, if I were Naito, I would call the ref specifically in a situation like that and say, count the pin on this motherfucker. There's a rope shot to the leg. Bad Bunny off the turnbuckle. Nice little leverage drop kick. Well, he's utilized the drop kick so far. Naito adopting a defensive stance. Not going to fly. Does break the grip. And now Naito back again. Knife edge chop. Naito thinking about his next shot. Maybe thinking too long. Nice defense right here by Bad Bunny. Solid Del Sol. Back flipping. Reverse DDT into the pin. Big time hit. Big time hit by Bad Bunny. It was his first real hit. A finishing maneuver, sure, but not enough to put Tetsuya Naito away. Oh, a Puerto Rican destroyer. A destroyer in its own right. Anyone can do it. Everyone can do it. Judy Bagwell could do it. I wouldn't give Bad Bunny 60% of the ducats that move might be worth in the game. Nonetheless, the damage is done. Bad Bunny, there you go! Now you're getting somewhere, kid! Bad Bunny with a frog splash to the top rope to the floor, onto the concrete floor of the Terradome. Splashing the fuck out of Tetsuya Naito right there. Huge impact. This fight compelled to continue outside Naito. The damage is done, but you gotta fight through the pain. Nice series ending with a swinging neck breaker. Bad Bunny taken down. Let's count the 5, perhaps 6. And another spin around and do a DDT right on the concrete, folks. If you're not fucking paying attention, that is a concrete floor, and that is a brick barricade Bad Bunny just got set into. And once again with the power, Tetsuya Naito. Ref to 6. Naito rolling inside, and we're thinking about a count out. We're giving Bad Bunny the opportunity now to 7. Yeah, fuck that. Fuck Bad Bunny's hope spot. Naito coming back outside of the ring to inflict a little bit more pain and punishment, a little more pressure on the match. World title division, a powerbomb on the apron. No, do it! Oh no! Bad Bunny just got swung around for the powerbomb. Rey Mysterio trucks underneath the apron. Back inside of the ring, it's gonna go Tetsuya Naito to the top rope. He knows it's imminent. Goes to the over the top. Bad Bunny out of the way. You see Bad Bunny opened up. They're in a fracas outside of the ring. You see now back inside. The 2012 man, 2032 man, as it says. We got a nice abdominal stretch. Bad Bunny's in a great position to grab the ropes for extra leverage. He won't do it because he's a bitch. Naito's gonna get out of this. There's punches right to the cut. Hit toss the follow. No! Head scissors takeover. Bad Bunny can't even fathom. There's a drop kick to the head of Naito. Back on his shit. Bad Bunny better watch out for the finish right here. Might be coming hammerlock. Oh no! Nice grapple. Hammerlock back suplex. Pinfall combination by Naito. And he's going to take it over Bad Bunny. Oh shit. That was pretty fucking definitive, Brandon. Tetsuya Naito definitively. Look at this. Hammerlock back suplex combo. Straight into the pin. Tetsuya Naito. Very nice. The winner of this match in 6 minutes, 51 seconds by way of pinfall. Tetsuya Naito! Maybe his best match of his career in Global Sport Council. Maybe. I don't think he's ever had a statement victory quite like that before. Definitely. And we were talking about no-win situation for Naito. Bad Bunny was either going to ascend to tie for number 1. Well, that was it. Because Cena and Nash both have 2 wins. But a statement victory like that for Tetsuya Naito has got to put him in contention. And by the way, we got till Saturday to figure it out. Should Tetsuya Naito be involved in the Nash-Cena number 1 contendership scrum? Should it become a triple threat situation? Naito barely breaking a sweat. Letting us know that the action remains elite. And we have no time for jokes like Bad Bunny. People that ain't that gritty. Can't really get it. Well, yeah, I'm Bad Bunny. You know what I'm saying? It's Bad Bunny. He's a great artist. But that's fucking Tetsuya Naito. So let's get back to get real, huh? Alright, let's continue on. Sip of this water here.
5, 4, 3, 2,
1. Man, it could have been so good with Carter and Chance. All Casey Catanzaro had to do was fucking grow up. And now she's doing American Ninja Warrior again. Answer me honestly, and I want a full fucking response right here. Does anyone give a fuck about Casey Catanzaro doing American Ninja Warrior? Before or after her WWE career? Discuss. Not Bunny, but Van Dam. Is he going to say damn? Let's just leave that. Let's actually just leave that. Of course, we see Brian Benjamin Andrews. I was getting into that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our first Survivor Series match. And since we're not content stealing the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania alone, now, this year, we're stealing War Games. We're stealing the Survivor Series, but it is true. It is true. The field has been laid out over the last few months, leading to the next big one. The stage is set. The players are ready. And the time has come to fish or cut bait. This is probably the final non-elimination match you're going to see among factions. All right? Smoke Signal Society versus the Living Legends. Rob Van Dam of the Smoke Signal Society the second recognized King of Games is Rob Van Dam versus Shane Douglas. Now, Rob Van Dam is a former King of Games, but at this stage, 4 years later, he's about at the same level as Shane Douglas. Happy to be in a well-performing and kayfabe-rich faction. Shane Douglas, of course, of the Living Legends, accompanied by the entire Living Legends faction as it stands today. A real triple threat, Shane Douglas, Miles Michaels, and Brian Benjamin Andrews. Taking on Rob Van Dam, who's flanked by Cheech and Chong. They went on that intergalactic, interdimensional, blunt adventure a couple years ago, and they've remained tight ever since. Rob Van Dam's been on the juice since 2023. Ain't nobody surprised about it. Matter of fact, they're ready about it. Shane Douglas versus Rob Van Dam. This is a rematch, by the way, when Douglas and Van Dam met in the semifinals of the inaugural ECW Heavyweight Championship Tournament. How about that? Douglas and Van Dam for the second time. Let's go. Of course. When it was Survivor Series, we got to represent. That's it. A loss for Shane Douglas is a loss for Brian Benjamin Andrews and a loss for Miles Mike. You can be sure of that. All right? Putting ourselves out there. The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is the first Survivor Series match. Approaching the ring first from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He represents the Living Legends and is accompanied by the Global Sport Council National Champion Miles Michaels and the Global Sport Council Intercontinental Champion, as well as Global Sport Council's King of Games, Brian Benjamin Andrews, weighing in tonight at 264 pounds. The franchise, Shane Douglas. I did my best.
Can you remember my name?
And I clown on Shane Douglas making the rounds in Appalachian State Wrestling. But I'm telling you, he's still doing an Indies run to this day, and he still comes out to that fucking song by Deep Purple. And it hits, and it's magic. Lame. How dare you besmirch the good name of Shane Douglas? All right? This man's been through adversity. Dory Funk Jr., Harley Race, to the Dusty Rhodes, to the Ric Flairs. There you go. See, that's what I imagine the body should be like right there. 61 years old, kicking it, baby. Oh, shit, all right. Now his opponent, in more than a puff of smoke, what a cloud, what a fucking parachute opened up amount of smoke, comes his opponent from Battle Creek, Michigan. He's accompanied by Cheech and Chong. They all represent the Smoke Signal Society, weighing in tonight at 237 pounds. The whole fucking show, Rob Van Dam! I dare say Rob Van Dam got a better fucking introduction than my own Shane Douglas. Yeah, Shane Douglas ain't never been no King of Games. All right? Rob Van Dam knows the game, plays the game as good as anybody that's ever played the game. The difference, win, lose, or draw, whether you're involved or not, it's all good. But when you give him a call, he's ready to go. All right? You don't even have to call him. You just put him in. He's like, oh, yeah, I'm good here. Damn. You see the crowd in Flatbush, they were doing it. When I see that look in your eyes, makes you believe I'm one of a kind. Shane Douglas, Rob Van Dam, our referee Shane, though, getting things going. Oh, man, throwing a kitchen sink right out the gate is Shane Douglas. You see Miles Michaels and Brian Benjamin Andrews in the frame, as well they should. The national champion, the intercontinental champion, the King of Games, all right there. Do the figure four already. Shane Douglas looking for a supremely early victory with the figure four leg lock. Rob Van Dam's got it. He's going to reverse the pressure. All right, let it go, Shane. Fuck's sake, don't stay in. And Shane finally relinquishing the hold. Going to give Van Dam the advantageous position, snapmare takeover, and a kick to the back. Shane Douglas got a little extra padding there in the back, as you can see. It's not speculation. You see it there on your TV screen. All right, I'm not the most spit and swim motherfucker out there either. So I'm just saying. Oh, Van Dam looking to do some damage. Damn it! Raised pile driver. This is a pedigree situation. Is Shane Douglas of the Living Legends forced to retreat to the apron? Van Dam's giving him no corner. He's giving him no rest. Taking a Pepsi plunge. Now up over the top. Okay. Thought about an attack. Let's break up these factions. Brad and Miles backing off. We saw Chong coming in. Let's make sure there's a fair fight outside of the ring. There's a clothesline by the franchise. And Shane Douglas pulling inside of the ring, and I don't blame him. As much as he hates the classics, quote unquote, this motherfucker is an old school wrestler. He'd rather get it done inside of the ring. The second the chips fall bad outside of the ring in an extreme situation, you look to bring it back. But Rob Van Dam, look at this time. Master the fucking moves here. Sneaking in a pin, it's going to be a 2 count. And I don't think Shane Douglas meant to stay in for 2. Springboard kick. Overshot his target that Rob Van Dam, not Douglas. Taking a collar and elbow. Got Van Dam up. Now on his shoulder. Hangman takedown. Throat first on the top rope. And it don't look like a lot. But that rope don't really bend. It won't really break. Okay, that took 200 pounds of pressure. And that don't feel good. Front suplex slam. You see Van Dam rock just for a second after that hold. Got the advantage now over the franchise. Basement drop kick right to the side of the face. And you see Miles Michaels in the background going, damn, come on. Come on, Shane. Yeah, there's Brian Benjamin Andrews doing the same thing. Come on, Shane. Rob Van Dam, full advantage in this match. Sniping the various body parts. Van Dam, a rare miss. We'll see what Shane Douglas can do. Suplex drop. It's up to you now, Shane. Van Dam too quick on the attack. Too quick on the attack. Van Dam suplex, got him up, got him down. Rob Van Dam singlet. Looks super cool though. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. He is not natively, this costume is not natively in the game. So that's good. Shane Douglas getting his fucking ass beat. Well, there you go. Now we're coming into it. Shane Douglas with the dirty neck drop on the top rope. Trying to take advantage. Feinted jab. Body slam hold. Oh, what are you doing? You going back? Back for the throw. Yes, he is. Okay. That's 3 shots on the neck by the franchise on the top rope. We'll see what he's got stored here. Put those shots on the throw. Now look at that. Armbar hold. The feet on the side of the head. Cranking the neck of Rob Van Dam with the franchise. Perfect stretch. There you go. Okay. Okay, Shane, I see where you're coming from here. Van Dam coming back on a couple of kicks. Gonna get a jump on the action kick, but that's Rob Van Dam. Looking to score big, looking to score fast. Suplex position once again. Shane Douglas up and down. Suplex time. Rob Van Dam is flanking this fucking match, by the way. Oh, quick roll up. Douglas gonna sneak one on. It'll be a 1 count. Rob Van Dam is flanking this motherfucking match by Cheech and Chong. The Smoke Signal Society being represented in this motherfucker. Front slam splash. You know Rob Van Dam likes to put people in specific positions for that. Just a front slam, pick up and drop down. He hit the knee. Now we're centering the ring. Into the count. Douglas out at 2. Good for you, Shane. I'm going to give you 1 tap on the table for that. You need to get back in this motherfucking match. You need to get something going in this motherfucking match. 0 slams by the franchise, by the way. There's a knee to the arm. I think I see a small cut over the left eyebrow. Shane Douglas. Look at this now! The franchise of belly to belly. Into the pin. He's put him away before. Can't quite. With the former king of games, Rob Van Dam. You're gonna need something bigger. It's Rob Van Dam. He's got the juice. He's got the chest hair. There you go. Back to the game plan. The smart ass crowd in Flatbush, Brooklyn. They're talking about fight forever. No, man. No, I gotta hit it and quit it tonight. I gotta get moving. Van Dam body slam hold. Look at this. Drop him. Oh, this time into a backbreaker. Very nice. Yeah, I think Van Dam a little tentative here. We're gonna get a neutral position. Douglas coming in off it. Pittsburgh plunge. No, just a straight vertical suplex. And look at this. Shane Douglas Rolling up, rolling through for a second vertical suplex. The three amigos in effect. And before Shane Douglas, before Sasha Banks, before even Eddie Guerrero will get two off it. Hold up. We'll get two off it. No way, dude. Rope break? I don't think so. We got a 2 count here. The game has frozen. The game hath frozen. I don't believe it. 6 minutes in, the game has frozen. And come on, let me out of the game so I can restart it, you motherfucker. Apps, WWE. This is nuts. What the fuck? It's only fair it's a draw. Yeah. I'd say that's right. It's only fair it's a draw. That was I mean, there's no way that was the end. It was a 2 count. Possible rope break too, and I'll give you that. No need to restart from 6 minutes in. Great contest between the two. This is the first Survivor Series match, and I said at the jump, this is the last one. That doesn't mean someone's getting fucking eliminated. This is pure representation. No one looks better than the other, though. So I'm with you on that. We're going to get to the next one here. Taz and Miz. All right. The Miz. Hit enter there. Go back. Then, now, anytime I have a clip that has this signature open, it gets blocked in Russia forever. I swear it. If I had a clip of this portion of the show, it would get blocked in Russia. Good for you. Good for you. Does that make you feel like a big man? Nobody gives a fuck about that signature intro, you dumb bitch, Russia. Fucking hell, man. Talking about the freak? I am the one that you don't want to have in the ring? It's a fucking sad state when a multinational, multi-billion-dollar corporation that is a performance art company can't put out better music than I can as a nobody. What the fuck is this shit? Talking about this. I know you're not talking about me. I'm not the one you want to get into it over with. I am the one that's gonna say I'm the greatest. Fuck out of here. I can't do it. I can't be a part of it. I can't. Mia Yim already had a good entrance theme. You fucked it. Edit the matches. Let's just make sure we're on the same page here. Naito over Bad Bunny. All right, here we go. So I'll pop into that. We got Taz and The Miz. All right. We're going to do Taz and The Miz. We might be done. I don't know. I'm kind of drunk. Maybe time for intermission. I don't know. But Jesus Christ. The fucking game freezes for the first time in history. And I got to fucking... Now I'm just going to simulate. And I'm going to press X. All right? It's going to simulate the winner of the match in the game. Okay? Has nothing to do with the spreadsheet. It is declared a draw by authority rule. I pressed X to simulate the winner of the match, and it's Rob Van Dam. All right? Now, perhaps if we let it play through, Rob Van Dam would have won that match. But it is a draw, and it's a good draw. RVD1, that's great. Living Legends are done now. Come on, man. Come on, man. We're going to get her done. Enjoy this Kevin Nash theme music of the New World Order. as we get set for our next quote-unquote match. And actually, I couldn't quite be arsed to put another one in the ring. Taz and The Miz have had him chomping at the bit for weeks. Chomping at the bit for weeks, Taz and Miz. Talking about the men's Vendetta champion. Looking to be the next one to challenge Dave Bautista. Who's the hardest motherfucker out there? Taz versus The Miz. And you might say, looking at this picture, unassuming, that The Miz ain't gonna hang. But let me tell you something about The Miz. The Miz starred in fucking 3 Marine movies. All right, he knows what it's like to be a tough guy. All right, Taz, Red Hook, Brooklyn, kind of home crowd. He ain't coming out. Sorry, we're still in Brooklyn, but he ain't coming out. Jesus Christ, with the fucking, what is that, harmonica? But Taz is good too, so let's just see how it goes. Yeah, it's a draw, is what I said. It's a draw. It's definitely a draw. Just put me in the game. It froze. It froze again. Oh, man. No fucking way, man. It froze. I don't know what's going on. Shit, seriously? Yeah, good call. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna ask around the internet and see what the fuck is going on. There's no reason for it to freeze and crash and all that. It's the same old game. Good show, thank you. We had 2 matches, that's good. Should have had at least one more. We'll see you on Saturday. I'm gonna try to figure this out. But until then, stay cool, man. Stay hot as best as you can in this league. As best as you can in this league. And by the way, we do got to talk about John Cena and Kevin Nash being joined by Tetsuya Naito, and his connection to the California Collective can't be ignored, as a matter of fact. All right, we've seen a preview of what the Survivor Series is going to be like. All right, from here on out, we're talking about factional action. You lose, you're gone. You're gone. And the last team standing faces the California Collective at War Games in the main event of the Untitled Finale. So we'll be there. Don't even worry. We're on this train. The steam turbine engine's just getting those wheels going. We're chalking off the tracks right now. Picking up speed, man. We're not gonna stop. We're not gonna stop. We're never gonna stop doing shows, but we're not gonna stop raising the stakes show after show, week after week, until it finally reaches not just a boiling point, not just an explosion point. Well, yeah, how about an explosion point? To the point that you can't take it any higher. That's what the meteor was for last year. And that's what we do. We build it up as high as we can, and then we burn it all to the fucking ground. All right? 14 matches, 14 chances to live in immortality at the Untitled Finale. To be truly, truly one of the key players in this league from a historical standpoint, year over year, era over era. A league's worth of history. So I'll leave you with that. We'll see you on Saturday or Friday. One of the two, something like that. But we'll see you next time.